When you say we have a problem, are you referring to the dinner you so lovingly prepared that's now thawing all over the dining room table?
I'm talking double standards like the ones you have for us.
There are no double standards.
You just demanded that I put our relationship first, or you were going to call it the wedding.
Right.
But now you're willing to drop everything, including me, to go chasing after Jerry?
There's a big difference between my brother's life on the line and your ex-husband sulking.
Don't even think about answering that, okay?
Jason, it's Lulu. If you're in there, which I think you are, I really need to talk to you. It's important.
Why? Why do you have to solve everyone's problems all the time? No. No, Jason, don't.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Then why are you here?
Well, I did you a favor by going to Oakfield, and now it's your turn. My friend needs a place to stay.
Stone Cold. Long time no see.
Wow, that's beautiful, huh? I don't know, Spencer. You think Daddy got you here early enough? We only have an hour before the rehearsal starts.
What's wrong with wanting to instill a sense of punctuality in my son?
No, I admit it. You wanted to get here early so you could check everything out before everybody else got here.
Yeah. Okay, consider things checked. We can go now.
Wait, what about play?
There is no way that I'm letting my son anywhere near that manger, much less lie in it. No way.
You can't just leave. What is that going to teach Spencer about honoring his commitment?
The lesson's gonna have to wait. I think safety is more important at this moment.
Where do you want this?
Oh, you can put it right over there, thanks. I appreciate all the help.
Well, not a problem. So how are you liking Denver so far?
It's perfect. I can't wait to spend Christmas here with my son.
Elizabeth, believe me, you don't want to do
Rick,
this.
just let me open the drawer.
All right, listen, I realize you're upset, but just try to stay calm. Think about the baby.
I am. Lying, Buster, you're using again.
Elizabeth,
Don't. There is nothing you can say that'll fix this.
You just give me a chance to explain.
I'm giving you nothing but chances. And all I've gotten in return is a whole lot of empty promises and lies.
I'm not lying. These pills aren't mine.
I found them in your desk, Lucky.
I know how this looks, but I swear I'm not using you. You have to believe me.
I believed you when you said you wanted to rebuild your life. And I honestly thought you cared enough about this family to get clean, but apparently not, because all you think about is yourself.
I love you. I've spent the last 2 months doing everything I can to get you back. You were finally starting to trust me. Why would I throw that away?
Because you're an addict.
Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have had you come back to work so soon. It's clear you're not ready.
You know what? This is crazy. If I was using it again, do you think I'd be stupid enough to leave evidence in my desk?
Given your history, Detective Spencer, I'm going to have to suspend you pending a further investigation.
You know what? You want to investigate? Fine, you know what? You spend the next hour trying to find out who was at my desk because these pills were not here.
Why don't you just stop lying?
I'm not lying. You know what? I'll prove it. You give me a drug test now.
Okay, I know that you guys didn't exactly bond on the road, but you do owe him. Spinelli cleared both of your names, and now is your chance to return the favor.
Why does he have to stay here?
Well, we tried the Quartermaines.
Oh, yeah,
but...
dude, your relatives are most peculiar. Oh, it's a nice house, though. Oh, dude, and the maid? She's the dominator. I mean, she rules the wrestling ring every Friday night. I bet she provides some fearsome home security.
Monica flipped out and said he had to leave. Come on, Jason, please, he has nowhere else to go.
Why do you care where he stays?
Because he is helping me with that project I told you about that I'm doing for my mom, and I want him to be safe while he works on it. Come on, Jason, it'll only be a few months.
Spencer's too young to understand all of this. He'll get scared.
It's not like Spencer's gonna be up there all alone.
Oh, no, right, yeah. He'll have Mary and Joseph, who are all of 11. Forgive me if that doesn't inspire much confidence.
I meant you. You're gonna be standing 10 feet away from him the entire time.
Well, do you have any idea how cold it's going to get out here? He'll get sick.
We'll put lots of layers under his costume.
Well, it's not just the weather. I mean, any number of things can go wrong with this place. Look at that manger. It looks like it's barely even held together. And then there's the hay.
What's wrong with the hay?
Well, he's lying on top of it. What if one of the wise men knocks over a candle or something? You think I'm overreacting.
I think you're a wonderful father who just wants to protect his son.
I don't want to make any mistakes with him, that's all.
You won't. Besides, I have a feeling that Spencer is going to be the cutest, most coddled baby Jesus since the real thing.
No, I really thought that you would understand this.
Well, I don't. Why is it okay for you to go away before our wedding, but it's not okay for me?
Because Jerry is my brother.
And Sonny
okay?
is the father of my children.
And he's manipulating you, okay? He went down to the island so he could sulk, and so that's completely different.
How is that different than what Jerry's doing? You already admit that he would try and lure you away to save you from another failed marriage, so how the hell is that different, Jax?
You know, unfortunately, Jerry doesn't do things halfway. If he really wanted me to rescue him, he would find a situation dangerous enough to need rescuing from, okay? He may have an ulterior motive, but the danger will be real. This I know. And I really believe that Jerry is not tricking me to prove a point, okay? Now, can you say the same about Sonny?
You're supposed to trust me enough to know that I wouldn't fall for something like that. And the only reason I even considered going down there was for the boys. I know how much this pageant means to them, and their needs come first,
Okay,
Jax.
Stop yelling, okay?
Sorry.
Look, I don't want to fight with you, okay? I don't want to fight us. I love you. I love you. And I love the boys. So if you really feel the need to go down there to chase after Sonny, then you should do what you feel is right, okay? Okay?
I knew it. You're gonna be dead for Christmas.
Hey, Morgan, why don't I give you a hand with that? Come on.
Have a seat with me. Okay, I did think about flying down to the island and bringing your dad back for Christmas, but it's not a very good idea.
Why not?
Because he would have never gone down there knowing he was going to miss this pageant that is so very important to you guys unless he had to. And I don't want to go down there trying to change his mind and making him feel bad.
It's not fair.
No, it's not fair. Okay, you're right, it's not. We can take
if
pictures.
If you're not going after Dad, then me and Morgan are gonna skip the pageant. And Christmas. We want to wait until Dad gets here to do this.
You know, Michael, that might work for you and your dad, but I don't think that's going to work for Morgan. You know, he's been looking forward to this Christmas pageant.
He'll get over it.
Do you think he'll get over missing Christmas, too? Morgan's a lot younger than you are, Michael. Okay, he's been looking forward to Santa for months. You really want to tell him it's not going to happen?
Fine. We'll have Christmas. Only for Morgan. But I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Okay, so now what's the difference between caring for a child and smothering a child? When are you just being careful, and when are you hovering over that?
Well, I don't know. I think that every parent has to figure it out as they go along. But you're doing an incredible job.
Not tonight, I don't feel like I am.
Why is it so hard for you to take a compliment? You happen to be a very good father.
Oh, I want to be, but it's just that I'm scared all the time. It just seems like bad things keep happening for no reason, and the wrong people end up getting hurt. You know, Courtney died before she even got a chance to hold her son, and mother's back in Shady Brook. Ew, listen to me. I'm getting disgustingly morbid. I guess that's another beautiful Cassadine trait, isn't it?
Nicholas, you've had a lot of loss.
So have you.
Yeah, and I hate it. I mean, I never want to lose anyone ever again, but I will, you know? That's just the way life works.
Yeah.
So I can either live in fear of future pain, or I can...
Savor the good. Love while you have the chance. That's what my mother tried to do in the short time we had her. And that's what she would want from my son. Yeah. Okay, so enough of that. You have another job tonight.
Yeah, what's that?
In addition to holding my hand through the perils of this Christmas pageant, if I start to brood or do anything like that, just remind me that Christmas is about joy. Okay? And that's a gift that I want to give to my son. And to you. Okay?
Killer pad. Is it wired for high speed?
It's not gonna matter if Jason doesn't let you stay.
Well, let's just consult the goddess. I mean, you won't mind having another man around?
Oh, yeah, it's so tempting. Look, I appreciate everything you've done, but Jason and I, we like our privacy.
Yeah, but you won't even know I'm here. Just consider me like a phantom. Or...
Please, Jason.
Okay, I will say this, that Sam would still be in jail if it wasn't for you two. Okay, and I know Spinelli made a lot of enemies helping us clear our names. You're gonna look me in the eye and tell me that you have no other place to go. No? Okay, maybe, you know, it's a good idea that he just stays here until things kind of settle down.
Oh, Stone Cold, I didn't know you cared.
I can prove that these pills aren't mine with a drug test.
Luck.
What? You don't trust me? You pick any cop in here to stay with me until I take it, and I promise it'll come back clean.
All that test will prove is that you haven't taken a pill yet today, but you will.
And you're wrong.
Every day for the rest of your life, you're gonna fight the urge to use. And all it's gonna take is one single little pill to send you spiraling back down. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit around wondering when that's gonna happen. It is not fair to me or my kids.
Our kids. Don't forget I'm the father of that baby you're still carrying.
If you're any kind of father, you'd stay away from us.
Well, now that the living arrangements have all been worked out, I'm gonna be going. And, can you actually get me copies of the stuff that we were working on?
Oh, yeah, sure. I just need to hack back into the PCPD system and get the files.
Thanks. I'll be getting that tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for getting me the new digs.
Well, one good turn deserves another, doesn't it?
Dude, where's the flat screen? Because I can't play Street Killer without it.
There's a TV in your room. Up the stairs, second door on the left.
Cool. Where's the door that goes to your room? I was just asking.
What's he helping Lulu with?
He wants to help Lulu. Lulu wants to clear her mother's name. Laura told Lulu that she didn't kill Rick Weber, so that's what she's trying to prove.
Okay, all right. Well, if Lulu's right and there is another killer and she goes out and does all this investigation and finds anybody, she could be in a really dangerous situation.
Right, and that's why I should keep an eye on Spinelli just to make sure, you know, and it's gonna get a little cramped in here for a little while, but...
It's okay. You're right, Jason. It's better than the safe house. He has his own room, so... And we do have all the privacy we need.
I think there was a mistake. The room you told me to use is pink.
You made it. Hey, yeah, Nicholas got us here early. He didn't want Spencer to miss his big moment.
Where have you boys been? Call time was 10 minutes ago.
We're running a little late.
Why don't we get started?
Okay. That will be good.
Break a leg, guys.
Relax, it's just an expression.
What did we miss?
A few minor glitches with the star.
Really? I think it looks great.
Yeah, that's because Nicholas had them take it down and check each bulb by hand. He was worried that an electrical fire was going to sweep through the stage like the burning of Atlanta.
Well, you can never be too cautious with this little guy, huh?
I need Joseph, Mary, the wise men, and the shepherd to all stand here.
What about the camel?
Why don't we put him right over there? Now, while the choir is singing Away in a Manger, you should all be gazing down at... Where is baby Jesus?
Okay, that's your cue.
I came back to finish my shift.
I thought you had some kind of family emergency.
Turns out there's nothing I can do.
I'm not sure there's much you can do here either, not tonight.
Please don't fight me on this. I really need to work.
Okay, then. You can start by leaving your heartache at the door. I'm around if you need me.
Thanks.
You okay?
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry you had to find out about Lucky that way.
Well, at least now I know.
I feel like this is all my fault. I mean, if I hadn't pushed Lucky to
You know, he
come
made
back
his
to
own
work-
choice to go back on pills, and now he's gonna have to deal with the consequences.
I wish I could fix this for you. You know, maybe that'll be possible. Maybe the drug test will come back negative.
It is not up to you or me to fix this for Lucky.
But I want to fix it for you.
Oh, don't bother. Because the divorce will be final soon, and when it is, Lucky will be out of my life for good.
The lab's running the drug test now. The results should be in soon.
Good. Where's Devin?
He went home. Why?
Devin was the desk surgeon on duty when those pills were planted. We need to have him come back in and tell us who we saw hanging around my desk when I was gone.
You're getting a little ahead of yourself. If those tests come back positive, it won't matter who was hanging around your desk.
It won't, Mac.
You're awful confident.
That drug test's gonna prove that I'm clean.
Well, you better hope so.
What are you doing here?
I asked Maxie to come.
What's going on?
We found a bag of pills in Lucky's desk.
Lucky, no.
I'm not using, but somebody sure as hell trying to make it look like I am.
I know you care about Lucky, but it won't do you or your baby any good to try and protect him. I need the truth, Maxie. Has Lucky asked you to get him any pills?
No. Almost. One more time. Mary should be on Joseph's left. Oh, no, his other left, dear.
I think we're gonna find Mary locked in a closet on Christmas Eve so Mrs. Dombrowski can play her understudy.
Well, what's that saying? Those who can do and those who can't teach.
How cute Morgan looks.
Yeah. Try to remember that when he wants to be a drummer for Rio.
Even Michael looks like he's having fun. Thank you for talking to him.
He's a good kid.
Most of the time he is.
You know, I don't want Michael and Morgan to miss out because the adults in their lives have been selfish.
You know, you're amazing. I mentioned to you how much I love you.
Lately. Hey, guys, do you mind dropping off the kids at Carly's when they're done? We've got to be somewhere.
Oh, sure.
Okay, cool.
You do? Where?
Rehearsal went well, huh? No tears is always a good sign.
Yeah, he took it in stride, I think.
I meant you. I wasn't sure if you were gonna make it through.
Okay, so I overreacted just a little bit. Okay, a lot. But with good reason. Because everything seems to be falling in place. You and I are happy, Colleen's gone, and no sign of my grandmother.
Okay, so I don't see the problem.
When things are this good, they usually don't last.
Hello, is anyone... Good God.
This is serious. Maxie, I want you to look me in the eye when you answer this question. Did Lucky ask you to get him some pills?
No. And I haven't seen him take any either.
That's because I'm clean. And when that drug test comes back, it'll prove it.
Thanks for coming down. See what I want.
No, wait. Lucky looks like he could use a friend.
I don't want you involved in this any more than you have to be. Please, you need to go.
Okay.
You know, it amazes me that after everything you put my daughter through, Maxie still cares enough to defend you.
There's nothing to defend. Those pills aren't mine.
Then how did they get in your desk?
How many times have I got to say it, Mac? I was set up.
By who, Lucky? By who? I mean, what would anyone possibly have to gain by making it look like you're using again?
Here are the test results for Detective Spencer.
Thank you.
I realize it must be overwhelming for you. I'm sure you got to a place where you felt like you could trust Lucky again.
Yeah, well, I should have known better. Once an addict, always an addict.
Elizabeth, there's no way you could have predicted that he was going to relapse. Come on, he had every reason in the world to stay clean. He got his job back. He's a baby on the way. He had a second chance with you. I mean, I don't see why he would throw that away.
Oh, I said it before. Why would this time be different?
Doesn't make dealing with it any easier. Listen, you know that if you need anything,
You know what? I've been relying on other people for so long. I just need to do this. I need to count on myself.
I only want to help.
This is something I have to do on my own.
You finally got it right. Leaning on a man is like leaning on the wind.
There's gotta be a couple good ones left in the world.
Maybe. But they usually turn out to be the ones that you can never have.
Get back upstairs.
Dude, what's with the pink bedroom? I mean, I thought you were like the enforcer to The Godfather. Does he know you're in touch with your feminine side?
Okay, I'll tell him. That's actually his ex-wife's room, Brenda, and he hasn't changed her back yet.
Dude, a shrine to your ex? Isn't that kind of insensitive to the goddess, don't you think?
Okay. You can leave, or you can get back upstairs.
Well, I was thinking maybe I just could go across the hall. There's some boxes there, but I'm
No, that is the baby's room. No, sorry.
You can't have a baby. Childbearing would desecrate your hotness. I mean, you were born to run on a beach with a bikini on, and
that's not your call, really.
Dude, just let the goddess fulfill the destiny she was intended to. You know, walking on a beach, coming up from the tide, still wet.
Get upstairs before I throw you down them.
No need to get harsh, dude. I was just saying, if you want a kid that bad, just, I mean, have fun with someone else. Right?
This was a bad idea.
Okay, keep it closed.
I already know that we're in my house.
Yes, keep it closed. You don't know what's inside the bedroom, so just no peeking.
I'm not peeking.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? Surprise! And open them. Open them.
Oh, that's so beautiful. It's amazing. When did you have time to do this for me?
Well, I happen to have an army of Santa's little helpers, at my disposal. I also have a very meticulous troll in a diamond mine.
Oh my God. Jax, it's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Wow, I can't believe you did all this just to surprise me.
Well, you know, I had a bit of an ulterior motive. You know, I was hoping that, you know, while the kids were at rehearsal, we could spend a little bit of, you know, private time together.
You know that your life is going to be filled with homework, school plays, and filled with PTA meetings.
Oh, no, I don't do PTA. I'm a very serious businessman.
You know, I'm serious. We're only engaged and we're having to sneak off to find some privacy. This isn't exactly what you're used to.
You know what? I wouldn't trade this for anything in the world. I wouldn't trade this for anything.
Look yonder, heavenly host of angels. And suddenly, there were a multitude of...
After everything that's happened with Elena, I understand why you'd want to be careful with Spencer.
And one thing I've learned about my grandmother over the years is that you can never be too prepared.
Yeah, but if you go through life waiting for the other shoe to drop, then you're going to be wasting time that you can't get back. So just live for today. Don't worry about tomorrow.
Sound like my mother.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Then they
It's meant to be one.
opened their treasures and offered him gifts in gold.
Excuse me. Hello?
It's Alfred. I do hate to disturb you, but something's come up at the house that requires your immediate attention.
What's wrong?
I don't want to alarm you, but I've made a rather odd discovery in the North Tower.
Read it.
Elizabeth, you just look at it.
I don't care what it says.
I passed the test, Elizabeth. There aren't any drugs in my system.
Oh, that's great, but there's a whole bag full in your desk.
I told you I was set up. What's it gonna take for you to believe me?
I meant what I said at the station. We're through, Lucky. I don't want to see you anymore.
Why? Because of the pills? Come on, Elizabeth. Even Mac admitted that, look, it was a little circumstantial.
We've been through this.
Listen, if I really were to start using pills again, don't you think I would have already started? Things haven't been so easy for my family.
Oh, so you have thought about it.
I'd be lying if I denied it. There have been many times where I was tempted to take pills again, but I didn't, and I won't.
I'm sorry I can't take that chance because I have children, Lucky, to think about.
So that's it? You're just gonna take our kids and raise them alone?
I can give them a loving, consistent environment. One without tension and wondering why you're acting like a father one minute and an addict the next. And please God, they won't model your behavior and grow up to be addicts
Oh, so it doesn't matter what I say, does it? You've been looking for every reason in our marriage.
Well, I didn't have to look very hard now, did I?
If those pills weren't planted in my desk, what would your excuse have been?
I didn't need an excuse.
The hell you don't. We are working through our problems. And out of nowhere, you just decide to give up and walk away?
If you think this came out of nowhere, then you haven't been paying attention for the past few months. You need help, Lucky, and I'm not going to be the one to give it to you. No, please, just leave us alone.
I have a right to my kids. If you try to keep them away from me, I will fight you on this.
Oh, I think you better go.
I am not leaving until we work this out.
I
need security on the 6th floor.
I let my misguided rage at my brother completely consume my life. Destroyed Elizabeth's faith in me and our marriage as well. I hurt her. And as a result, Elizabeth's had to lead a very, very difficult life. She's turned to the wrong men. She's even had children with some of them. See, I know, if not for my failings, that Elizabeth and I would still be together. I just need to find a way to make up for all the pain that I've caused her. No matter what it takes, I've got to find a way to prove to her that she can trust me again. No matter whether or not I do things that I'm not particularly proud of. Is that so wrong?
It's not for me to judge. I absolve you from your sins. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Thank you, Father.
It's way too quiet up there. What do you think he's doing?
I don't really care what he's doing.
No, I'm serious. Don't you want to go check on him?
Well, I thought you wanted some privacy.
You are not in the least bit worried?
I am not worried about Spinelli. I'm worried about you. About tomorrow. Are you nervous?
Oh. No, not really. It's a pre-trial. You know, Alexis is going to do good. Rick, he'll fight dirty. That's what he does.
Alexis is good. She's a good lawyer, but I don't think she's going to be strong enough to make it through this trial. So I don't want you to worry, but our attorney is prepping for your defense.
Well, as long as you're there, I'll be fine.
Of course I'll be there. I'm gonna kill him.
You gotta look at the bright side of things. Now we can make as much noise as we want. I want to spend the rest of my life making you as happy as you make me.
You know what would make me really happy right now? Seeing you in nothing but this necklace.
Patience. All we got is time. Let's try not to waste it. We're aimless. We tend to find together all our own lessons. I am convinced that it's right that we spent so much life making love, and life makes us love.
Well, I'm just kind of sad that Dad's not going to be here to see it.
Why, he isn't coming? No? Why not?
Jackson, Mom.
If you want, we could video the play for him, and that way you and Morgan can watch it with him when he gets home.
Mom already had suggested that, but it's not the same. Jax, why did he have to ask my mom to marry him? It's ruining everything.
Oh, Michael. Listen, I know it feels that way, but I think that your dad just needs some time to get used to the idea. So why don't we go home and we'll get the video camera just in case, huh?
Is Nicholas coming?
Actually, he had to leave. Don't tell him I told you this, but I think he's a little nervous about Spencer playing baby Jesus in the Christmas pageant.
Why? What's he gonna do? Mess up? I'm the one with all the lines.
I know. But he's getting used to being a dad, and he doesn't want anything bad to happen to Spencer.
Nothing will, because I and my staff will make sure of that.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, well then in that case, Nicholas doesn't have anything to worry about.
No, he does not.
What did you find in here exactly?
I think it would be best if you saw for yourself.
Alfred, why all the mystery?
I'm not quite sure what to make of it. It appears as though someone was being held captive.
When was the last time you were in here?
Before Thanksgiving, sir, since this part of the house is used mostly for storage.
Did you touch anything?
No, sir. It is exactly as I found it.
Good. Call the police. I want to know who was in here and why.
Mommy's coming, Spencer. We'll be together soon. I promise.